Before we get into this video, please, if you're subscribed to my channel already, remember to turn on your notifications so that you'll get an update every time I upload a new video. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, then you should take a moment right now, and subscribe to my channel. Hey you guys, it's me SHANiA and I'm back again with another video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you part 2 of my thrift and second haul collection, alright? As I mentioned in the first video, when I say thrift or second hand, sometimes I actually got it from a thrift store and other times I got it second hand, meaning that it belonged to someone and they gave it to me. So just wanted to make that clear. Alright, let's get into it. I got these at Moss in Rome. I don't remember how much they cost me. I want to say maybe like €2 or something. I'm not big on wearing jeans. I think they're a little bit too constricting, and I feel like there's such a monitor of like how your weight is either going up or down, and it's a little intimidating for me. So I'm not a big fan of jeans, but I really love these jeans, and what I love most about them is how they are high-waisted. I love the way that they fit my body, and I love the pleats up here too as well. I also got these pants in Rome at Moss as well. And again, I'm not a huge lover of jeans or pants, but I really love these. The first thing that caught my eye to them was just the plaid. And again, I got these years ago. I got these probably like 2014, and plaid wasn't even like it, but now it is. Now plaid is trending, it's in style, and I don't know, it just goes to show that plaid is just so like classic and timeless. And yeah, what I love about these is just that kind of really fitted high-waisted top, and then how like the legs are like tapered and they're like pencil, they're straight legs. It's just such a great fit, but again, I have to be like the right weight and the right size, otherwise like there is no stretching this or fooling this at all. And I love how the pockets are too, because you know, some pockets like they tend to like bulge out at the side and it's kind of like they don't stay flat, but not with these. These are like amazing, and I love how they make my butt look. And yeah. Okay, the next thing I have, another pair of pants. For someone who doesn't really care too much for pants, I sure do have a lot of pants. No, I don't. That's not true, but I have a lot of thrifted pants. I got these pants in Rome at Moss, and yeah, I don't remember how much they cost me. My guess is like maybe like €5 or something like that. And I love these pants. Like, I really love how these fit. These are not as like particular and like fussy as those other two pants that I just showed you. These, whether my weight is up or down, they still fit, they still look good. And I just love like the material. I love the pattern on it, and it's very warm. Like, I love how warm they are. I love how they are a high waist fit as well. And I like the pockets on the side, but the only thing that's annoying about the pockets is that if my weight is on the higher side, then the pockets tend to bulge out. And that can be like a little distracting to the eye. And yeah. And the other thing I don't really like so much is the length of them. So when I put these on, I tend to wear them with like a higher boot rather than like a Chelsea boot or something like that, like a boot that comes above my ankles, because otherwise the length is just very awkward. When my weight is right, like my butt looks bomb in these pants. Oh yeah, too, these are Calvin Klein. These pants had a lining, that's why you see this here. Getting rid of that lining really helped to like keep a looser pant and allow for more like flexibility, whether if I'm like a little thicker or a little thinner. Next thing I have is this skirt, and it's pretty dang wrinkly, so please forgive me for that. And it's a pleated skirt, and I got this in Rome at Moss. And I don't remember how much I paid for it. I want to say maybe €5 as well. And as much as I adore this, what I really adore about this is just like the pleats and how they're like large and how it's kind of like a midi fit, like a midi skirt kind of fit. It's not max, it's not long, and it's not short. But unfortunately, I've only worn this skirt literally only one time. And honestly, it's so tricky for me because I feel like I'm not really sure like I don't know how to style it. You know, and I'm usually pretty good with styling things, but it's just a little tricky for me. I think maybe the length. So I might give this away, or I might just trash it. This waist is no joke. Yeah, it's a size 2, 42 is a 2. And it's no joke. Like, I legit have to be like on point weight wise in order for me to fit into this. And I think that this is why I haven't really worn it as much, because the next thing I have is this. Ooh. This dress here, just all things fabulous. Here we have this kind of like, I don't think I remember what it's called, like a fairy hem or something, pixie hem or something like that. But the first thing that caught my eye with this dress was the color. Like, it just grabbed me. And at the time when I was shopping for this, it was like March, but the weather wasn't nice. And I just saw this and I was like, oh, ooh, I'm wearing this in April. Like, as soon as the weather is like better and actually sunny, like, I'm popping this thing out. It's just, it's grown and it's sexy and it's very elegant. It's very feminine, it's very fluid and flowy. Like, I had to have this. And I got this here in New York at Urban Jungle in the Lower East Side. And yeah, and I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think I paid maybe like $8 for this dress. So I love this area here and how like the neckline just kind of drapes and droops. It makes me feel very like graceful and feminine and soft, and I love it. The next thing I have is this thing here, and this is actually a dress. It's a button-down dress. But the first thing that caught me to it was just like the pattern. And like, usually I'm not a fan of floral anything because I feel like it's kind of old lady-ish, no shade, but something about this particular floral pattern, floral print was like, I don't know, I really liked it, and I think it just works so well with the length of this dress and how flowy it is, and so I had to have it. But I didn't think of it as, oh, I'm gonna wear it as a dress. I thought I'm gonna wear it as like a duster jacket kind of thing, like an open blouse kind of thing like that. And that's how I wear it. In the colder weather, I like to wear a long sleeve like shirt under it. So I'll usually pair it with like a long sleeve turtleneck and then some like high-waisted jeans, some high-waisted like black jeans under. So it gives this kind of like matrix but soft, like a feminine soft matrix effect, because when I walk, this thing literally just like plays with the wind, and it has so much dimension and life to it. And if I don't wear jeans with it, then I usually wear like a bodycon dress under. And I got this at the Garment District in Boston, $1 per pound. The next thing I have is this thing here. And when I saw it, the first thing that caught my eye was the color. I don't have a lot of green, or this particular green anyway. I have like olive green in my closet, but I don't really have this particular shade of green. I just loved the green, and I loved the print of the black, and just look at that print. And I love like the length of it, and I love how like the bottom is just like this ruffled kind of hem. Instead of this flap going straight down, it kind of separates. So it looks like you have like a cropped part of it and then the longer part. And I just loved it. Like, I just feel like there was a lot of thought that went into this garment, and even the sleeves and how it's like ruffled, and it's beautiful. And I got this in New York at Urban Jungle, and I think I paid maybe like $7 for this. Sadly, I haven't worn this at all. When I look at it, I can say like, oh, I'm gonna wear this thing or that thing with it, but I've never like actually taken it out of my closet and put it like out on the streets. I haven't done that. So I might end up like constructing this and turning it into like, I don't know, a two-piece, or I might give this away or I might just trash it or something. The next thing I have is this jacket, this little white number here. I got this in Boston at the $1 per pound as part of the garment district, and the first thing that caught my attention to this was how it was white and it was so clean. And usually for anybody who has ever shopped at the $1 per pound in Boston, you know that a lot of the times if you see anything white or light or cream or whatever, there's always like a footprint on it or some kind of stain or something on it, because it's literally a bunch of clothes in a pile and people are stepping over them and things like that. So the fact that I saw this and it was almost like it was like, come get me, save me. And then I picked it up and I looked at it and I was like, that's actually kind of fly. Like, I love the little lining that it has going on. And it's just really fly. I love that it's like cropped. I love the sleeves and how it's kind of like runched here. And I just had to have it. But again, unfortunately, I have only worn this thing like once. Yeah, I think only once. So I might actually give this away or I might just trash it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then you should definitely check out part 1 of my thrift and secondhand collection. If you didn't already see it, just look in the description box below for the link to that video. And while you're there, check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and share with anybody you think would love it. Until next time, ciao!